Well, good day again, viewers. I had made a video there, and I mentioned in the video about having a chat with the commercial Bolognas, and I videoed part of that, but for some reason that didn't work when I went to put everything together. Anyway, the chat with the commercial Bolognas this morning was the Bolognas was on a piece of toast with a slice of cheese and some pepper and butter and all that stuff. That was breakfast today. So anyway, okay, so go see Grampies Workshop channel. And look up the video, I Got Bolognas. Well, I'll tell you, if you're having a bad day and you watch that video, you'll be having a good day, because it's a good video. Anyway, have a great day, people, and make sure you watch out for the wild Bolognas. So here we are, after having our little chat with the commercial Bolognas, and he wouldn't tell me anything about the wild Bolognas. He was very tight-lipped about that subject. So, but he did tell me some other things. But anyway, if you don't know, or haven't never heard of wild Bolognas, you need to go to Grampies Workshop channel and look up the video that's named I've Got Bolognas. Now, Grampies got a great description on the Bolognas, where they might hide, the wild Bolognas, where they might hide, the tracks that they leave, how they move, and some other history about wild Bolognas. So I'm going to get my fire going here this morning, and because the commercial Bologna didn't really give me any information about wild Bolognas, I'm going to have to do my own investigation. And we'll see how that goes. But like I say, if you don't know about wild Bolognas, you better go and see Grampies Workshop, because he's got a great video on that. Very well done video. I'd say he did a lot of research on wild Bolognas. And I never really knew much about them myself, but his video will certainly enlighten you, and it will certainly make your day. So the little bit of information I did get out of the commercial Bolognas was basically their natural habitat. And their natural habitat is kind of like what I showed in the first of the video here. Now the other habitats are, you'll see them cut up into pieces with cut up cheese and cut up salami and pepperoni and things like that, and they're on a plate, so, you know, if you're having a little get-together, you'll have a little party snack thing for people to have a munch on. So Bologna's going to do that. And the other thing that commercial Bolognas are good for, and my father used to make them, they are fried bologna sandwiches. Well, I'm telling you, when I was a kid, when I'd come home from school at dinner time for a snack, my father would make me a fried bologna sandwich. And all that was on this sandwich was 2 slices of bread and butter, 1 piece of fried bologna, and pepper. Well, that was one of my favorite snacks, that. And of course, to this day, I could never duplicate the same taste because probably the bolognas nowadays, the commercial bolognas nowadays are probably different than they were a long time ago. Anyway, the other natural habitat that commercial bolognas get into is they're in with beans. Yeah. And sometimes they're fried with bacon and eggs. And there's quite a variety of places where the commercial bolognas hang out, that's for sure. So, here in Prince Edward Island, I can't say that I've ever seen a bologna track, wild bologna track. So I had to do some of my own investigation, I guess. So I looked up on our government website to see what the natural habitats are here. And there wasn't too much information on wild bolognas. So I searched quite a while in the government website, and my fire's not going. Anyway, so I never did find anything on the wild bolognas, if they're here in Prince Edward Island or not. Now, they might have been here, and they're now extinct. And the reason why they might be extinct is because of foxes and coyotes. I'm sure that they would be after the wild bolognas. I don't think the wild bolognas really travel too fast, but they're real good at hiding, so you don't see them, but I don't think they can travel too fast. So I'd say if a coyote or a fox got on the trail of a wild bologna, that would be the end of the wild bologna. So the other thing I found, and why I think there are no wild bolognas on Prince Edward Island, is that we don't have any bears here, we don't have any deer, we don't have any moose, and I don't believe we have any wolves either. But we do have coyotes and foxes, so they'd be after the wild bolognas, that's for sure. So now that I mentioned the government, there is one place where there are bolognas, and that's with every politician has their own bologna, and they keep it with them all the time, year round, 24 hours a day. But you don't hear too much about anything from these politicians and their bologna until about 2 months before election time. Then you hear the politicians' bologna. The bolognas are out full force then when there's an election on. And if you're walking down the street and you meet a politician with his bologna, he'll wave at you and talk to you, and Oh yeah, you're just a great fellow. Shake your hand and how you doing today? And oh boy, oh boy, just a great thing. Soon as the election is over, if you did the same thing on the street, they'd walk by you and wouldn't even look at you. They'd turn the other way because they're not going to let their balonies out then. So there's my thing on balonies. There are no wild balonies here in Prince Edward Island, but politicians definitely have them, and us poor people have to pay for them. The balonies take a lot of maintenance on the politicians. And I think that there might be some people who agree with me. Anyway, I can't keep a straight face like most people. Go see Grampies Workshop channel and look up the video, I've Got Bolognas. It's a great video. Nicely done. And it was a great laugh, I will tell you. I snickered all night with that one. All right, people. Have a good day. And and get out and look for your balonies. Goodbye.